I have a lot to express in this moment. You know, when you express your feelings and thoughts honestly in here and now, even with a friend or a person, you feel relieved because when I try to force some of my thoughts, I get stopped, I get blocked by limiting thoughts. And I am me, I am myself. I have my thoughts, I have my own life experiences. So beautiful. I look myself, I look myself in this on this iPad, as I'm talking, and I'm not sure if I see myself. It's just a reflection. Still, I still, I'm not sure why sometimes I can't take these words out, why I force things to get to. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not sure why I force some words to come out of my mouth. I'm not sure when I know that trying to express almost exactly the way I feel inside will make me let all of my words out in the way I want them to get out, if you understand. I feel that today was another jump because I believe in all the good. I believe, I believe that I will always be in this present moment. The future will take place in the present moment, and when I'll be in that present moment, I will still maybe think about the future. But I believe that life can be seen in the way I choose to see it, and that way is the real life. Because after all, life is just the belief of something being life. That's why I don't believe the history that it's making me feel negative. I try to not listen to, or not to let these things interfere with my mind, because I know that if something is negative, it's just focused on negativity. Any moment in life, you can see the positive or the negative stuff, and I can write it down. I can write the moment down in a positive or negative way, and that would be for another moment history. And which one would be real if I write both a bad thing and a good thing about that moment? Which one would be real? Because I perceive that moment in two different ways, but it's the same moment. So the history that's spoken to me is just a part of one moment. Why would I get it interfere with my mind when I know there when I know they could just focus on the positive side? So instead, I create my own history. No, no. I'm not even sure why did I say that. I don't know, some words just come off come out of my mind because I say something and then I just try to follow that phrase in the other way, that in a way that I don't want. That's what I'm talking. In the way I don't want. I I think it's just to focus on the positive side. If you want to we all want, and I believe we all aspire for good and happiness, to feel good, even though it manifests in different ways for each one. I believe I it's just my imagination. I can't feel the way others feel to know what happiness is for them. But I think I aspire for happiness and to feel good. So focusing on the good stuff of life, not just and not neglecting the negative stuff, but understanding that I choose what to give my attention to focus my attention on, and that creates emotions, feelings that create life. I am in the shower and I feel good. I feel warm. I create a good vibe. This is what focusing on the positive side is like. And I create emotions. Focus on the good side. Find positivity.